Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Capricorn February 16, 2025. Mercury moves into the sign opposite yours today, where it will transit for longer than usual. You're more likely to consult with others, discuss ideas and plans, and seek feedback in the weeks ahead. You tend to seek out people who stimulate your thinking or offer you a different perspective. This transit lasts until March 3rd but will return from March 29th to April 16th. You want intellectual companionship, or it figures strongly during these periods. It can be a wonderful time for a collaboration of sorts. Interactions with others tend to be warm and helpful today. You can fully enjoy pouring extra love and attention into your everyday affairs and routines. You have outrageously lucky stars bringing attention to your love life and partnerships. As mental Mercury, the cosmic messenger of the mind and interaction, begins to swim in the reefs across the sky from you, prepare for ease of communication with your partner. Where you stand and how you can make plans will be paramount at this time until March 3, 2025. Finding balance and a middle ground will happen with ease. While you're immensely logical, this is a time to be soft and sensitive with what you feel and also let your partner lead rather than just expecting them to follow. Be clear and concise. Anything could happen to your professional commitments as Mercury enters Pisces, to its detriment. Usually, you are steadfast in hammering out the details. Contracts, boundaries, expectations, and more are your jam. However, Mercury in Pisces may encourage you to trust without needing proof. Although this might sound ideal in theory, you might run into some snafus. Do not let anyone swindle you into a working relationship, contract, or responsibility without getting clear on what your arrangement will entail first. Be wary of sleazy salespeople during this disarming transit. Your belly could be a bit sensitive today. Use peppermint or chamomile tea to soothe an upset stomach. If you don't feel you can exercise, take a little time to perform light stretching throughout your abdomen. Direct your attention to your digestive process and eat lightly. Soups and cooked vegetables would give your stomach a rest. If you can use organic vegetables, this is always preferable. You may enjoy researching organic farming on the web to learn more about how to nourish yourself physically and spiritually. When is the last time you went out and did something just for you? Chances are that for you, it's been far too long. Your devotion to duty and responsibility sets an example for all those around you. Yet, taking time for yourself is vital to your overall well-being. It's one of the most important lessons for your life path. Take the initiative on this fun-loving day to get out and enjoy the things you love to do. Knowing that when the Sun leaves your work sector early next week and the dwarf planet Ceres in 10 days, this will leave Pluto, the planet of change and transformation, on his own. Mercury's last full day here is all about having your head in the game, ideas on the table, and the communication lines open. After the ups and downs that moon brought over the last few days, and especially when it comes to any reminders, when it comes to know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off, there is a chance today to not only work smarter but to set some precedents moving forward. Even without the lineup of planets in your relationship sector, the moon's return to Virgo was always going to see it cross the lunar node, which began their 18-month policing of a balance between your own and your relationship needs next month. This won't be felt until tomorrow, unfortunately, just as Mercury, the planet of communication, is due to return to your relationship sector. Our eyes in the sky. As Mercury moves into Pisces, a sign where its usual structured and logical nature feels a little out of place, you may find that clear communication and sharp analysis seem just a bit harder than usual. Have you ever had those moments where your thoughts feel like a tangled web, where you know what you want to say but the words just won't come out right? It's as if the usual clarity you rely on is suddenly clouded, making it easier to drift into daydreams rather than focus on facts. But while this transit may challenge logic, it also opens the door to something just as powerful: intuition, creativity, and deep emotional expression. This is a time to embrace the beauty of feeling rather than overanalyzing. If you struggle to put your thoughts into words, don't be discouraged. The mind may feel foggy, but your heart has never been more alive. Instead of forcing conversations that don't flow naturally, try expressing yourself in other ways. Art, music, poetry, dance, these are all powerful languages that can say what words sometimes cannot. Have you ever listened to a song that perfectly captured how you felt, even when you couldn't explain it yourself? That's the kind of energy you can tap into right now. If you have something on your mind, try journaling or even creating something meaningful. You might be surprised at how much lighter you feel once your emotions have an outlet. Even with Mercury's hazy influence, today carries the potential for uplifting news. There's a sense that something unexpected could brighten your mood, a small victory, a well-timed message, an opportunity you never saw coming. Have you ever had a moment where an unexpected compliment or a kind gesture completely turned your day around? This could be one of those days, so stay open to the good things that may find their way to you. Sometimes, the universe has a way of aligning things in ways we couldn't predict, and if you remain receptive, you might just find yourself in the right place at the right time. Your emotions may feel stronger than usual, but that's not a bad thing. In fact, this heightened sensitivity can be a powerful tool for building meaningful connections. People are drawn to authenticity, and when you allow yourself to be open and present, you create space for relationships to deepen. If you've been longing for more connection in your life, now is the perfect time to reach out. Have you ever thought about someone, only for them to message you out of the blue? Sometimes, all it takes is a simple check-in, a shared memory, or an honest conversation to bring people closer. Trust that the connections meant for you will flow naturally. Just be willing to take that first step. On a physical level, it's important to listen to your body right now. If you've been pushing yourself too hard, whether in your fitness routine, work, or personal life, this is a reminder to find balance. Passion and determination are admirable, but without proper rest and self-care, they can lead to burnout. Have you ever set an ambitious goal, only to realize later that consistency and recovery were just as important as effort? If your energy feels off, honor your needs. A well-rested body and mind will always serve you better in the long run. Financially, you may find yourself approaching money matters with more ease and confidence than those around you. While others may feel stressed or uncertain, you have the ability to assess situations with a level-headed approach. If an investment or opportunity presents itself, trust your instincts, but also remember that patience is key. Have you ever made a financial decision in a moment of excitement, only to later wish you had taken a little more time to think it through? Avoid rushing into anything impulsively. The best decisions are often made when you balance intuition with careful consideration. Success is within reach, but moving forward with wisdom will ensure that it lasts. As the day unfolds, take a moment to pause and reflect. Where do you see opportunities for growth? What areas of your life could benefit from a little more trust and a little less overthinking? The universe is always offering possibilities, it's just a matter of being open enough to see them. You are exactly where you need to be, and every experience, whether challenging or joyful, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Embrace the unknown, trust in your journey, and know that the best chapters of your story are still waiting to be written.